Hello there. I'm back. OBS did the thing it does sometimes where, well, it's not OBS's fault, really. It's the internet card on this laptop, where it disconnects from the internet entirely. And it did that because I did not restart the computer with it plugged into the Ethernet. I just plugged it in uh, as it was going, and apparently it doesn't like recognizing an Ethernet cable if it doesn't start with it. So, if you'll give me just one moment, I am just going to copy this link from YouTube and edit the go live post with the correct YouTube link because it changes the YouTube link when I do that thing. When I go off and on, it changes the link because YouTube uses its hash thing. I don't really know how it works. Not a programmer myself. I'm married to a robot. That doesn't mean I necessarily understand it. All right, so let's get back into Silksong. I did just shut down the whole computer and then bring it back up because that was going to be the easiest way to make sure I don't get disconnected again, which was going to become frustrating to me and make the stream worse. Try to do everything I can to make the stream a good, fun, light experience, as light as it gets. I'm a dark person. I assure you, you would be too. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's prescriptive of me. That's not very good to do. I'm a dark person for all of the reasons that I'm a dark person. Yeah. I've had these life experiences and made these decisions, and it's made me who I am. Oh, right, we're back with mixed soup. Okay. It's not to say it's bad. I quite like who I am, on the whole. I'd better, I only get one of me. Oh, okay. I can apparently break apart this wall and have been able to the whole time. I don't know, let's just keep using our harpoon to harpoon ourselves up. Well, not like that. Better than that. Alright, well we can't really do anything from here. Well, can we break apart any of these? I thought maybe we could break apart any of those, but we can't break apart any of those. So, we were in Wormways, and looking around for where Mr. Mushroom had got to. And I said that as long as we were in Wormways, we should go have that fight against Xylitol's research assistant, who is just sort of down here wandering the place chock full of plasmium. They are just over here to the far left of this lower area in the... I was gonna call it irradiated. It's not irradiated in the way that word is usually used, although it is much brighter, so maybe that's it. Alright, so here you are. Alright, so you do fight. I kind of wonder what would have happened. Oh, you do have other attacks once you've been hit a few times, rather than just spitting out a bunch of plasmium tears at us. Spitting out steadily more and more plasmium tears. That's a harder fight than I thought it would be. I kind of thought we'd just, like, take some cheap shots and be done with it. But no. Did you hear that? That was Mixed Soup laughing at our hubris. Just scroll past the little guys again. Is there a quick bench to get to over here? Oh, right, the one in Xylitol's room. Let's go ahead and do that then. That'll save us from having to go quite so far. Did I finish that thought I was having? I feel like I didn't. I sort of wonder what would have happened if we had found Xylitol's research assistant before they became like this. If maybe it would have been, we could have given them a warning saying, hey, here's what happens when you stuff yourself too full of plasmium. Given how Xylitol has been characterized, I feel certain that the answer would have been, oh, that's very interesting. Here, go stick my terrible assistant with this needle and bring back his blood. Oh, thank you, critical hits. Did I ever use this? Also, why am I thinking about that right now? There's a demon door in the original Fable. I'm thinking about the video system game Fable right now by Peter Molyneux and company. Where the door wants you to use the pillars in front of it to say its name. And each of the pillars has a different letter. And its name is Hits. So you have to hit the 4 pillars in sequential order, H, I, T, and S, to spell hits. But if you rearrange those letters, you can also spell shit. And if you do that, you get attacked by like 3 werewolves in one go. All at once. Which is a shit moment. So it's not false advertising. But I'm sitting here thinking, hey, those letters rearranged also spell this, This, which I'd never thought to try, and now I wonder if that's anything. I don't want to go to the let's just fucking look it up screen. That's something I'll probably do in my off time. Yeah, so it's not the massive amount of plasmium tears that's doing the damage mostly. It's that move right there where they sort of slide along the ground. There we go. You have been kicked apart. I am sorry about it. Zongo. Husk of an alchemist's assistant granted false life by plasmium. Carelessly seeded these caves with that cursed substance. His final fate seems fair reward for those efforts, yet I feel some sympathy. It is an alluring power. Let's, I don't think we're going to find Mr. Mushroom here either. But there's, again, no harm in being thorough. Ow. Spikes. It also will give me the opportunity to smack apart any void masses I come across. Anything to talk about as I'm going along? Don't think so. I went to work today. It was work. I mean, not went to work. We work from home mostly now. But we did our work from home. September actually did most of it today because it wanted to be out and just kind of have some time with the body, and I wanted a fucking break, so. Further up? Probably not, right? Yeah. There's xylitol space, and that's not where we're going. Let's, go this way, through this area, and see if Mr. Mushroom is around in here. Again, probably not. I think they'll probably be even further up. Ow. I am not too good to farm these worms for silk. There we go. Going through here is where the two scarabs are. Come on. Pop back up into the ground. I have needling I want to do to you. Oh, there you go. There's more than 3 of you? Do you just keep appearing in this area? Or you just, yeah, you just keep respawning in that little room. That makes sense. Okay, we are back in that mega shaft. Above Bone Bottom, I am trying to make my way down as best as I can without causing some sort of difficulty. To make sure we're checking around as much as possible. You're probably on the bridge where we met Lace, aren't you? That would make a lot of sense. But I'm still gonna keep at it. Thorough is as thorough is. Oh, I thought I could platform off of that wall, but apparently it's not flat enough. No matter how that looks. Oop, nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. It's okay, I only fell a little bit. My parachute pants saved me the worst of it. Let's rest here at the big... or this isn't the big donger, is it? No, it's just a bench. Here's Shellwood. Climb back up this way. Through this area where all the platforms have fallen down. Oh, it's fun. There's a bell flinging bug flinging a sinister bell. Could have sworn it would have been here. But apparently not. Which is a shame. Like, can't fall into, what is it actually saying, the thing? Over camp collapse to the black thread plight. It has to mean Bone Bottom, right?
Nesvir?
Oh, no, not that. Like, it can't really mean anything else. Because, like, Bellheart's still there. Songclave is still there. They're a little wrecked, but they're not collapsed. And the fleas have moved camp to Fleetopia. Oh, that's weird. Brain just did a thing. It's not important. So I guess we'll head here to the blasted steps. I was about to say we're off the map, but we're not off the map. This is the area where we got that piece of craft metal a while ago. Yeah, with all these bugs that do the yada. Yeah. Have to deal with you. I'm trying as well to see if there's anywhere to fling our javelin up over here to do our super jump, but it doesn't look it. Gonna run back here and heal real quick while you're busy reveling in your voided power. Good for you, wouldn't take it away from you. I am just gonna make you not my problem. Oh, what about down here? Oh, I was kind of expecting that maybe right here, where the where this fallen cage is at the bottom of this area, would be it, but that apparently is not it. So, like, it would have to be close, right? Like, this is, it says above, but, and this is definitely above Bone Bottom. But, like, it's so far above Bone Bottom that any other hint would have made more sense to give. I think I definitely have this wrong. I think I need to go back down. I'm not going to. I'm up here and I kind of want to do some other stuff while I'm here. Nope. Hang on, what the fuck was that? Oh, okay. I just had a bestiary thing pop up, saying that, hey, you got a new bestiary entry, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've fought everything that you can find here already. But no, you actually can just smack apart the worms in the sand. I've never thought to try it, actually. Can I do that a bunch? I mean, I guess I have to, right? Because there's not... Like, how else would I do that? Oh, excuse you, Judge. Yeah, I actually can just like throw my my attack into them and just deal damage. That's interesting. I can't break them, I don't think. And I'm unsure if the curve claw is doing anything. I will mark that down as interesting to note and come back to it, because I am already sidetracked on a sidetrack. And I'm trying desperately to keep on task. Let's pop off over this way. Where, the needle woman is. If she's back here, she might not be. Oh, hey, good. Here's another void mass. Glad that I thought to come this way. So I can do my due diligence on you. Ow. Okay, hang on. Do a heal. Go past all these nervous rocks. Out here to Needle Woman Zone. Next one. Okay. How far out to the left can I go from here? Probably not, like, far enough, right? Yeah, it pushes me back with wind when I try and go too far to the left there. Okay. No, stop, please. Okay. I feel like I should have mantled onto that, but I don't know, you know best, Physics Engine. Hey, are you back? No, you're still hanging out of the snow at Mount Faye, I guess. I can get up to Sands of Karak here, but that's not where I want to go, actually. I tell you what, I'll go up to where the Bellway is. I'll climb my way up to the Bellway, because if I'm still on this idea a little bit that above just means getting to the top of this one massive shaft that's directly above Bell Bottom. Not Bell Bottom, Bone Bottom. But that sort of terminates up at this Bellway here in Blasted Steps. So if I get all the way up there and still haven't run into Mr. Mushroom, we will use the Bellway to head back down to Bone Bottom and refresh our thinking. Well, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, like if it's not here, then going up any further in search of this uh, goddamn fungus is probably a non-starter.
Ada!
Puppy, I need you to take me back down Bone Bottom because I misunderstood my assignment. Should I take a break? No, it's only like 9:30. I should take some water though. Pardon me a moment. Trying to drink less soda generally. Part of that is realizing the reasons that I drink soda, and a big part of the reasons that I snitch bug. Still, please, could you not? Part of the reason I drink soda so much is because sometimes you just need some drinkable sugar. You're gonna be right here where Chakra was, aren't you? Yeah, you're right here where Chakra was. I should have thought of that. Damn, okay. Finishing the thought. Is sometimes you just need drinkable sugar. Uh, but soda's actually quite bad for that, because it's not really sugar, it's corn syrup. So what it did was just get a bottle of water. Not a bottle of water, what was a half-gallon jug of orange juice. Cleaned it out, filled it with water, and then put like 3 cups of sugar in it. I forget what episode of MTV Cribs it was that sort of started us doing that, but there's an episode of MTV Cribs where the person's home that they're in said, so here's what we serve normally to guests. It's called City Punch. And what you do is you get the gallon pitcher of water. When you take a bag of sugar and you pour in 1 cup, you pour in 2 cups, you pour the whole fucking bag into that. You stir that shit up, you get a cup, and you enjoy. Again, it's never left, and we've taken it as life advice. Let's speak with Mr. Mushroom. Oh, no, I have to keep playing. I have to make sure you get all the way out of the ground. Great strides move the world, but small steps shouldn't be overlooked. One mystery leads to another. Scrutinizing the belly of the thing will prove useful.
Da, fenestra.
The meaning behind your musing is as opaque as ever. Would you converse with me directly, sir? Trust yourself and each other. The solution is always within grasp. Oh, excuse me. And away you go again. So, notably, and this was true in the original Hollow Knight also, Mr. Mushroom is not talking to us. Mr. Mushroom is kind of having their own conversation with presumably someone else connected to them through the mycelium. But we don't know who that is. Scorched field on edge, shells black and burned. Scorched field. And in deep docks or in far fields, maybe. There's a lot of yeah, it has to be in far fields. It's probably way over there, near to where the weaver nest is. Yeah, and let's just take the bellway over there and save ourselves a little bit of time.
Ada!
Pardon me, puppy. I'm sorry to wake you. So we're just going to, well, not quite like that, because that's where all the magma is. And that way goes to deep docks, which isn't really what I want right now. Have I played my needle in for this corpse? No. Or if I have, it didn't do anything, as it still didn't. No, it has to be at Farfields. What's down there? Oh, that's where we came up from the abyss. I'm looking at this area on the far left of the map. The far bottom left, and there it looks like there's an area we haven't gone to, two little side paths. But that's where we came up from the abyss, and those paths are probably blocked off with magma. Let's head down here. Quiet and careful. Run across this shit. I was sort of wondering if he was going to be up in that secret area, but apparently not. Oh, that's the dingle dong. That's a different dingle dong. I'll deal with you in a minute. Did we go this way already? Yeah. Hang on. I should maybe light up the magma bells so that I don't take as much fire damage while I'm down here. Excuse you. Just very carefully running through this whole scene. Ah, there you are. Have those little blue mushrooms always been there, or are they just here now as a visual indicator that Mr. Mushroom is here? Unsure. I could go back and check the tapes, but that's not something I can do immediately. The elements do not conspire against you. They have their own desires. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin climbing. The little left behind. You've decided, then, a companion for the journey. Oh, excuse me. Exciting. Up towers spinning near the surgeon's spurn. Right, you're gonna be near Yarnaby. We still fucking don't know what Yarnaby wants. We could take the puppy way up there, but actually just going up the regular way is about the same amount of ease. I sort of wonder if we've missed Yarnaby's entire quest line somehow. We can't really carry anyone like in our pouch. That's not the sort of way the game handles NPCs. So I'm not sure who we could bring Yarnaby that would fit his description of needing someone with something terrible inside them to cure. Where are you? At, like, the far left of the thing. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Hi Craig, just passing through. Actually, let me rest here, just in case something terrible happens. So you're probably going to be over here. Yep. Oh no, wait, that's not. Alright, so here's Yarnaby. I'm gonna call out again just to see what the hell. Yeah, unless you've brought a worthy specimen, leave Yarnaby in peace. That's not. I don't understand it. But that's not the thing I'm caring about right now. This is where the explosion, that's where we got the, Pimpinello bomb? That's not what it's called. It continues not to be what it's called. Are you at the top of this? Are you at the top of this? Yes, you are. Hello. Yes, communication is at the heart of it. The grandest boasts and the tiniest murmurings all have their meanings. Your point is well made. Even the flowers have their stories to tell. Light can be cast anywhere.
Danny Frank.
I've no desire to interrupt your meditations, Herald, but I am eager to speak with you if you would listen. Take note of it all. Render it in line. You'll be glad that you did. You can take the journey home with you. Oh, excuse me. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. That's probably Green Prince's. That's probably Green Prince's cave. We're close enough to that that I feel we can get to it just real quick, and then I'll take the break because there's a bench right there. Or if we get over there and it turns out that that's not the place I'm meant to go, then I'll just sit at that bench over there and take a break anyway. Should I go fucking talk to Styx while I'm over there? Like, yeah, I guess. Silk Eaters would really be useful. Gonna slap past all of these. Crocodillos. Sinner's Road. Well, no, apparently. Mr. Rib Mushroom does not appear to be in Green Prince's old cell. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. I'm not entirely sure. I'll think about that while we're on the break. Before we go to break, I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, that Palestinian, Congolese, Ukrainian, Sudanese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with your fellow travelers upon this earth, but we like to push for direct mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, and people who are suffering less can stand shoulder to shoulder with us a little taller. So on the break, I'm going to go to the mutual aid hashtag and my social media. I respectfully suggest that you check out mutual aid initiatives that exist in places where you operate, both online and in meat space. because the only way we get out of this mess is through. And the only way we get through this mess is together. In the meantime, maybe do a stretch, or drink some water, or have a snack, do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'm going to do the same, and I'll catch you back here. Oh, be quiet. And I'll see you back here in just a little while. Hope you'll join me then. Hello. I'm back. I got a bit of honey. I don't know what caused me to want a bit of honey as we were walking through the Dollar Tree selecting snacks. I don't think I've had one for years. But we saw the bag, and I just went, oh, yeah, snag. There are more actual nut bits in it than I remembered there being. Which I don't necessarily have a problem with, mostly because they're not actually peanuts. So, the cage of one who raged against the silken lie. So, where are cages that things are in? I kind of thought it would be here, but apparently it's not. Let's see sticks while we're on this side of the map. I'm not terribly excited about that prospect. But he'll have a couple of silk eaters ready for us, and that'll be useful. Oh, hi, Chain Hulk. Forgot about you. Fine, we're just gonna swoop past you, Chain Hulk. And instead run directly into these crocodillos, and that's fine. It's like that sometimes. Over here? No, down. Could it maybe mean, like, like Grohl, who we fought in Bilewater? Because Grohl and their people were not really fans of this whole assemblage. Maybe it's worth checking. Hang on. I'm just kind of looking at all of the things and wondering where it would be. There was already one in Farfield, so I don't think there would be another. Deep Docks doesn't really have NPCs in it, and certainly not anything we can necessarily call a cage. Same with Hunter's March, really. We found one in Greymore. Probably not Verdania. I would have expected if it was in Sinner's Road, I would have expected it to be in Green Prince's cage, but that's not what happened. Putrefied ducts, no. Probably not Fleetopia either. I wouldn't say anyone in Coral Chambers. I was about to say I don't think anyone in Coral Chambers could be said to rage against the Silken Lie, but what about Trobio? I ask you, Scotty Riggs' voice, what about me? What about Trobio? Do I mean Scotty Riggs? Anyway. I think I've said that wrong. I'll check it later. But yeah, Trobia was really mad and didn't particularly like this whole fucking thing. And I might describe his mood about it as raging in a very particular sense. You know, sometimes that's what rage looks like. It looks like putting on a pyrotechnic show about all the people you dislike. I'm just gonna go this way up through the, yikes, up through the former mist because it's easier. I'm sort of wondering if I played the needle in here in the mist, if that would do anything, but apparently no. No. Definitely no. Decidedly no. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna... Oh, well, not quite. I'm just gonna go this way through the upper deck and... make my way back to the stage. Actually, can I just get... No, it's closed off. I need to summon the elevator. So let's summon the elevator. But this takes us, like, basically directly to the stage. We can even heal on the way up. No, I tried to use the Mega Jump there and it didn't really do anything. I just stand here in the causeway? Will it close eventually? No, it doesn't look like it. Go down here. And then just like out this way and around. Oops. Then just out this way and around. I don't know if I would call, well, I was about to say I don't know if I would call a stage a cage necessarily, but, you know, metaphors, simile. No, that's the elevator down to the duct works. Or not the duct works, the, underworks. Forgot about those. So, no, it doesn't look like that either. So, where's next? Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. Is it the space in back there behind Farfields? Is it that monster that was bashing at the door but isn't anymore? Here's the thing about it. When I think about that terminology, Rage Against the Silken Lie, I'm sort of met with a loss because there's lots of people who are very despondent about the way that Farloom is, but mostly they had a sort of resigned desperation and acceptance. Anyone in Coral Chambers? Oh, no, no, no. It's, fucking the room where we found, uh, Sentinel, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Where the fuck was that? Um, is it near High Halls? It's not near High Halls. Is it that area over to the top left? Um, I am just going to look this up. I'm not going to look up the, pardon? Excuse you. I'm not going to look up the Mr. Mushroom quest, because that's a little more cheating than I want to do at the moment. But I want, like, the fun part of this is figuring out what the riddle means, as opposed to, like, before when I've looked stuff up. But I do want to figure out where Second Sentinel was. Because I bet that's the room. And I just need to be reminded where that is on the map. Okay, it's in Cogwork Core. Down from the central area and a little over to the left. Did you see any of that? No, you couldn't, but that's fine. I don't want to be in the vaults. I need to go back here through the... need to go back here through the stage. Be the pen, be the pen, okay. Going up a little bit further and then to the left is more useful, I think, than trying to go out and around the way I was about to. Ow, okay.
Friend.
Shit. No, that's fine. I can't actually get to Cogwork Core the way I thought I could this way because it means I would have to move around the big circular shaft in a way that I'm not able to from right here, but that's okay. I can just go up just a little further into the big hall where the loos are, and then we're here in the central chamber where all of those folks were, where we fought the Cogwork dancers initially. I'm actually going to take a rest right here at the bench. Really good music. Hollow Knight soundtrack is fucking fantastic still. I was really sure this was gonna be it. Alright, apparently not. What about the other area that Sentinel was in? The one where we had our boss battle against them? Let's go check that real quick. It's in High Halls. It's not very far away, actually. Ow. Okay. Hey, if you could, like, sink down below the level of the... Thank you. Oh. So I've just noticed here in the area just below where we fought the Cogwork dancers, their whole what word do I want? The, their bits, they're Cogwork, so you know you shouldn't call them husks the way we call like other bugs husks, I don't think. Their chassis, that's the word, thank you, baby. Their chassis were down here complete, having fallen through the floor, but now their like chassis are in more bits than they were, and some bits are missing, and I'm just now realizing that that's what Prince was holding when we saw them in Redania. They had taken parts of the machines that were based on their lover's body and built a simulacrum of their beloved to mourn. Fucking woof. Anyway, this is the room I wanted, where the Sentinels were. But Mr. Mushroom is not here either. So... Cage of one who raged against the Silken Lie. Alright, so maybe in the slab somewhere? There's a lot of cages in the slab. Or there was a sort of like mini jail in, fuck, where was it? The Marrow somewhere? The one that got turned into a shooting gallery. Yeah, over that way, right about there. You go check that out. Which one would be closer? The slab's closer, like almost by definition. Let's go do that. Yeah, we'll check that out, and then if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and we'll go check something else out. Nope, gotta remember that there's the fans here that can accidentally chop me up. Here or further down? Yet further down. Be careful as we go yet further down so as to not run into spikes. Here? Yes, here. Over to the left, to the left, to the left. Skip over you, we're not dealing with it. We still don't have whatever key we need to unlock that area under White Ward, do we? We don't. It wasn't the simple key. We tried out the simple key. Hmm. Thinking about it, I sort of don't think my answer is going to be here either. Because of all of the people we found in here, we were sort of the only one raging against the Silken Lie. Everyone else is sort of doing their shit. We hop here all the way to the very top where our cage was. Now this is the way we fell down onto it. So I don't think it's this either. I might as well. I'm just gonna do this platforming puzzle again and ride my way up this room, even though there's like nothing there. Like, the only other person here who was, like, actually entrapped was, starts with a G, Grickle, the snitch bug. And he's not raging so much as profiteering. Is it in here, the grandmother? Uh-huh. So, this is the room where we fought, oh, I can't remember their name. The thing that I was saying was like Gruzmother 2.0. And I sort of didn't expect to find anything in here. I just sort of came in for the fuck of it. But there is something to inspect. Broodling. Yummy, yummy. Oh, are you here to serve me?
Da, Fenestra.
I am merely a visitor here, little one. Have you made this place your home, then?
My home? Oh, yes, lovely and warm. The big ones, they bring me food whenever I'm hungry, and I'm hungry now.
Glug glug.
Eggy, eggy. I'll eat a lot, grow big and fat, and then I'll lay a lot of eggies. They bring me plenty of food, so they must want plenty of eggies.
Thế nào?
And plenty they shall have if they're nice to me.
Nuôi là.
Ooh. Hmm.
Nuôi là.
Okay. Unbelievably wild, sure. Who are the big ones? And also, why do they want that from you? I have questions, and I get the feeling that the answers are, that the answers are, a little bit, just a touch, Hey, it's me, it's the Poss. Hi, Poss. Hi, Cherry. It's very good to see you. We are trying to chase down our friend Mr. Mushroom. Ow. Double ow. I hope that you're doing well. I hope your day's gone fine.
Friend.
I don't know, none of this is going to be a cage, is it? This is the, like,
Friend.
escape route. Yeah, so that's nothing. Or not nothing, but it's not what I'm trying to investigate at the moment. Yeah, that's the way we went for that. I hope you find our friend. I ate burritos and hot Cheetos and played Fallout 4. That sounds like a wonderful time. What are you doing in Fallout 4? Are you just kind of following the, like, quest line, or are you spending a bunch of time fucking around in the margins? Which is, honestly, in our opinion, one of the better parts of any Bethesda game. Ow. No? Further down, I guess. Further down or somewhere else entirely. I continually am afraid that it's going to be the second one. No, that's back out to Mount Faye. That's not where I want to go. So you have typed the word neighbor. Do you mean you're wandering around good neighbor? Nope. That's the terrible punishment board. What's in here? Oh no, that's the escape tunnel again. That's the other side of that. Okay, so YouTube deleted a message. It does that, and I don't understand why all the time. Did it post now? It did not. God damn it, more snitch bugs. I invite you to stop.
Friend.
Alright, so this is successfully looked through all of the wall. So not the wall, the slab. I found Good Neighbor, and it feels like it's a better Diamond City. The game keeps trying to make me do the main quest line, but instead I'm going to go boom to Raider Base for that one guy. I assume that's the one you sent out last time. And I have seen it. Yep. Can't get up there. There's nothing up there to grapple onto, I guess. Also, I went into this gang's warehouse in Good Neighbor and took all of their unspeakable substances to sell real quick. Yeah. Did the second one go through? Assuming that was the second one, then yes. Here's the thing about Fallout 3, and the Fallout series just sort of generally. You do need caps. And I don't know. I found that the easiest way to make caps in that game is to just sort of become a wasteland drug dealer. Because, uh, there's never been a game where I've taken, a Fallout game where I've taken, like, the sort of chems route regularly because I don't like dealing with side effects, much in the same way that I don't like doing drugs in real life. But chems are just fucking everywhere in that game, and a lot of people want them, and they sell for a pretty fair amount. So, like, I gave my character Charisma 10 because I'm a pretty boss, and I can get everyone to triple my pay. Hell yeah! If you have it, flaunt it. Ah, crap, fuck. Pardon me. Yeah. I am just sort of looking around, and I am at odds, I think. Okay, so let's check out the other thing that actually has something in it you could call a cage. So, hang on, excuse me, excuse you. I just need to make you not summon my fractal puppies and then take the bellway to deep docks real quick. So we can go check out that other area with all the cages in it. And then, like, the only other place that is, like, immediately in my head to go check is that area in Farfields that we hadn't been able to get to with the thingy that's yelling behind the wall. Also, I found the Vault Tech guy in Good Neighbor. I've not played a lot of Fallout 4. Have I played any Fallout 4? A little. I think I quit very quickly. So I'm not sure. Is it the Vault-Tec guy that you meet in the intro sequence as well? The one who, like, signs you up and then throws you into the bunker when the bombs start falling? Well, that's not really it either. Eva's definitely in something I would call a cage, but I wouldn't call Eva raging. Up in Coral Tower, maybe? The uh the the big con? Alright, fuck, let's go to Farfields and check that out real quick. Although I don't think that's gonna be the answer either. But I think it has a better shot than basically anything else. The one at the beginning that forces you to register the vault and then stays outside. It turns out he just hung out for 200 years and moved to Good Neighbor. I mean, good on him for surviving. A lot of people didn't.
Friend!
Yeah, let's summon our fractal puppies real quick. Go back to Farfield and check, although I really don't think this is going to be it. He was really happy when I told him he could just go live in Sanctuary and that I'd visit him sometime. I don't know, if I went 200 years without seeing a friendly face, I might also feel pretty happy about that. Snitch bugs, I'm begging you to stop. Yeah, this place got fucked and Mort wasn't really... Mort didn't really help. I don't know, hope Mort's alive, wherever Mort is. How am I supposed... Like, I'm clearly supposed to get over there. There's all sorts of stuff over there. I just don't know how. I'm sure I tried hitting all of those. Kind of wondering if I could zoom up through that ceiling, but apparently I can't. Pardon? Excuse you. Okay, I came in here to the Bellway at Farfields. We just came in here. We just left here. This wasn't here a moment ago. Cross summons. Scrawled missive on tattered black rag. Defiler dark, attend home wheel. Fucking okay? Sure? Let's go do that, I guess. We're like right here. Hey, Croz, I'm not here to hold a grudge. I just do want to point out that the last time I saw you, y'all like tried really hard to murder me. You sound, I was about to say consternated, which isn't the word I mean. Oh. Give Craw summons, yes. Craw summons given. I like the little hole that opens up in the sides, like password. We're going down into the Craw speakeasy, where almost certainly we will see a whole bunch of abyss shit. Hello? The Court of Craws. Oh, you gave yourself little crowns. It's an arena fight, if I haven't made that abundantly clear. Against what is apparently a whole bunch of Craws. Both the Laurel Craws, the Hardy Craws, and the new Craws we've been seeing with the very metallic beaks. And now here comes the Crawfather. Here to presumably make me a buzzard I can't refuse. Go ahead and that heal real quick. Oof, rough. I've heard so much about Craws. What have you heard? They're adorable crow-like motherfuckers who don't like me being in their space. Is there a bench over here somewhere? Yes, there is. There's one over there. That one craw has a knife. Have you seen that one? I have not recently seen a craw with a knife, but it doesn't surprise me that some craws have knives. No, we're not doing that, mate. There's not a bench in here that I can rest at, right? No. Oh, it's 10:54. Probably just gonna give this battle one or two more goes. You are talking about pictures of crows, and I do like crows. They're really intelligent, our crows. They do not. I've been told that they do not tolerate betrayal. Here comes Crawfather. So the crow story that always comes into my brain when I think about crows is there was a woman who used to leave out bread for either leave out bread for crows or just like feed them, go out specifically to feed them. And as is sort of a thing that crows will do, they started like bringing her things. The link did not go through. As crows will do, they started bringing her things, and they brought her like some change, like enough change that it added up to like a couple bucks. And she was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll just take this change and use it to go buy like good bread specifically for the crows. They earned it, basically." So she did that, and then the crows started bringing her more change. Because they started recognizing the link between those two things. And it's like, oh no, I have taught these birds capitalism. I sent the Canuck the Crow personal Wikipedia page. He's a celebrity from British Columbia, Canada. Oh, actually, I do know this crow, the crow with the knife. Where the police, like, keep taking the knife away from it, and it keeps finding new knives. Oh, damn it, I shouldn't have done that way. This fight's really good, by the way. The, having to hop and bop around to avoid the crow ads. So the Crawfather came down. I haven't described it at all because we were busy talking about Canuck, apparently. But there were a bunch of waves with, ooh, spikes. There are a bunch of waves with the crows that we've seen before, with one large crow in the background egging them on. And then the large crow came down and is continuing to summon the smaller crows. So having to hop between the attack patterns of the crows that we are used to, while also trying to fight the Crawfather on their terms. His terms, I guess. We can just go with his Crawfather. Had a really interesting flow to it, and I said have because I have defeated the Crowfather now. All the other Craws are flying away. And we are left with a Craw Memento. An iron emblem of the Court of Craws, absolving the bearer of all crimes past and future. The memento can be displayed in a home. Hey, bud? You still, alive? No, let us have that, that needle and playing be your eulogy then. Or maybe you'll wake up in a little bit. What is this? A craw bell. A nest fashioned from an old bell. Once set up, young craws will occasionally roost within, filling the bell with shell shards and rosaries. The craw bell can be installed on the exterior of a home. Huh, okay. We have a little birdhouse for our soul. Not to put too fine a point on it. I just know that Canuck picked up the knife. He also beat Michael J. Fox by a landslide in a race for Metro Vancouver's ambassador. Wonderful. Hey now. No, didn't you see? I have a mark. It absolves me of all crimes against crows. We shouldn't be fighting right now. I thought we had a truce. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to motherfucker. I'm gonna go back to Bellheart real quick because I have a whole bunch of shit to display on and around my home. And I want to do that. Actually, let's summon our fractal puppies and make that a little quicker. I kind of wonder how he feels about it, being honest. Because, like, a lot of people know who Michael J. Fox is, right? It's not like this particular uh, minor accolade is going to make or break his popularity. But on the other hand, yes, I will install the crawl bell. But on the other hand, to lose it out to Crow with Knife. Assemble Farsight. Oh, right, we got a telescope that I'm still uncertain. Oh, we have the whole cutscene assembling our telescope. Oh, that's not a telescope. That's an astrolabe. Constructed the Farsight. The state of the world can be sensed. Completion quantities will be displayed in the menus. Oh, okay. Interesting. I was sort of wondering what the fuck that was going to do for us. Okay, it also shows us all of the... Yeah, it shows us all of the enemies that we have not encountered, the spaces for them, rather than it just being all of the enemies we have encountered and the bestiary. We are apparently at 83% completion. We have 48 of 47 tools. Our task board does not have an appreciable completion on it. Oh, we're missing like 2 cylinders and a shit ton of mementos. And I bet if we go down here to scrounge, it'll also show us all of the stuff we don't have in our reliquary.
Oh, shove it there.
Yeah, we're still missing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things from the reliquary. Canuck was well known in his neighborhood, but first went viral in September 2015 when he landed on a cyclist and started investigating his backpack. During a soccer tournament at Empire Field, Canuck landed on spectators' shoulders, tried to take personal items including keys, and drank Tim Hortons coffee. The knife was in 2016 after he was covered by Global News for taking the SkyTrain. So, like, that makes sense to me. If once you start, like, making global news, maybe it behooves you a little bit to keep yourself safe from, interested onlookers. We gave an arcane egg to Scrounge. An artifact almost impossibly old, marked inside with many fine etchings. Most are indecipherable, but no will, no self, shade.
Vicençanya.
Oh, I'm yawning, so that probably means I should stop the stream, as it is 11:05, and when I would normally stop the stream anyway. But if I needed a physiological excuse, the yawning will do it. So that's going to be the stream. Was kind of wondering if we'd get done with all the Mr. Mushroom stuff in one go, but apparently that wasn't the case. So we're going to keep on this quest on for the next stream, which is Friday. Um, yeah, thank you, Sherry, for coming in and chatting with me about crows. This is fun. Uh, Thank you to anyone watching this as a VOD. I hope that you are having a good time in the time and space in which you occupy. Uh, I am Ramalaya of the Free Association. I use my full name sometimes. And that's going to be it for us right now. We'll be back later. Love you. Stay alive. Have a good night.